Hello there everybody. It's hot out there today. Really, it's very humid. The humidity is quite hot. But here is my review of this film, Cry Freedom. It's directed by Sir Richard Attenborough and it stars Denzel Washington, Kevin Kline, Penelope Wilton, and it's about a friendship between Steve Biko and Donald Woods. And Kevin Kline plays Donald Woods. Denzel Washington stars as Steve Biko, and it's set in the late 70s in the Troubles in South Africa. Now this is quite a really powerful film to watch. It's not the sort of film that you would want to watch over and over again, especially the ending, because the ending is really upsetting. And it tells of their friendship and them trying to hold that friendship together. And when Steve Biko is killed, Donald Woods, sorry, I've just given some of the story away there, but when Steve Biko is killed, he wants to tell Steve Biko's story. The newspaper editor, Donald Woods, played by Kevin Kline, wants to tell Steve Biko's story, because Steve Biko was beaten up in prison, and then the police authorities wanted to take him to hospital. I think it was 700 miles away. Of course he died while being taken to that hospital, and after taking Steve Biko's wife to go and see him in the mortuary, he decided to take pictures of all of the beatings and all the scars and everything of what Steve Biko had suffered and endured. And this is a very powerful film. It's not the sort of film you want to watch over and over and over again. But like I say, especially the ending, because the ending is quite upsetting. Because as Donald Woods escaped from house arrest after trying to escape the country to tell Steve Biko's story, he's put under house arrest, and he escapes, and as they're flying by South Africa, he remembers a phone call that he received from Donald Woods. Remembers a phone call that he received from Steve Biko about schools protesting, and of course the authorities are unhappy about that, and they start shooting. They start shooting kids, for crying out loud. This is wonderfully and beautifully directed by Sir Richard Attenborough, and both Denzel Washington and Kevin Kline both give such powerful performances. So does Penelope Wilton as his wife. And there's also a scene in it when their kids, Donald Woods' kids, like Donald Woods and his wife's kids, get t-shirts. They've got some itching powder in these t-shirts, and they upset the kids. That's when his wife, as she says, agrees and says, look, you know what, go and tell that story. The story needs to be told, especially if they're attacking their own kids as well, because they don't want all what they're doing to these people in South Africa to be known. Even Nelson Mandela is mentioned in this film, and as I say, this is beautifully and powerfully directed by Richard Attenborough. As I said before, I've not seen Denzel Washington ever do a bad film. He's done so many great films: Man on Fire, Unstoppable, Training Day, Philadelphia, so many. Crimson Tide, with the thing under the submarine, film about the submarine, and when he stands up to Gene Hackman. So yeah, Denzel Washington is a fantastic actor, and so is Kevin Kline. I haven't seen Kevin Kline do many films, but I did like him in this one. And it's just a brilliant film, and the supporting cast is wonderful. And even John Thor, Inspector Morse himself, makes an appearance as the police governor when Donald Woods goes to see him to talk about an attack made on a meeting place that the South Africans meet. And this is just a fantastic film. As I said before, this is not the sort of film you want to watch over and over and over again. But if you do watch it, just remember the ending, and it's just so upsetting. And they're shooting at kids, for crying out loud. I mean, that's just... I know it happened then, and maybe it still happens today. And I'm actually off to try and go and see Sound of Freedom at some point this week. And I actually saw some of the videos on TikTok of the people who wanted to go and see the film, and all the troubles they experienced because of wanting to go and see this film. A man is his own worst enemy, I think. I think that's the whole point. Man's inhumanity to man. I mean, look at Schindler's List. Man's inhumanity to man. We are our own worst enemies. We are basically destroying this planet. We destroy ourselves. And so, yeah, but this is a powerful film. And if you ever get the chance to watch this film, please watch it. It's a very good film. Anyway, that's my review of Cry Freedom. Short and sweet, I'm sorry. But yeah, I didn't want to go too much into it because I didn't want to spoil it for a lot of people or for yourselves if you ever do get the chance to see the film. Thank you very much for watching. And don't forget, tomorrow I will be doing my review of Tomb of the Cybermen as part of my review of Doctor Who, taking a story from each Doctor and reviewing that story to coincide with the release, or to coincide with the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who on the 23rd of November 2023. Sorry. Anyway, thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. And don't forget to check out my other videos and the one I've recently just done. And I'll see you all again tomorrow and again next Saturday with the mystery box opening, because it's my birthday next weekend. So again, thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.